calling MediTrans, an Aetna partner reservations line. Para los servicios en prensa española el número siete. If you need emergency transportation, please hang up and dial 911. Your call will be monitored and recorded for quality assurance. 48-hour business notice is required for all routine transportation requests. Please have your member ID number and the name and address of the doctor or other healthcare provider you will be seeing. To schedule a new trip, please press 1 now. To get more information about a trip you have already scheduled, please press 2 now. For TTY or relay services, please press 8. Thank you for calling MediTrans, an Aetna partner reservations line. Para los servicios en prensa española el número 7.
Thank you for calling MediTrans. This is Cayman on a recorded line. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to check the status of a previously scheduled ride that needed prior authorization from Aetna.
It's a trip for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your name?
Jeffrey Bodin, JEFFREYBODIN.
Date of birth and address?
05/22/97. Address 406 Parkview Boulevard, Manville, Louisiana 70471.
From your phone number?
985-272-8989.
What day was the appointment for?
Sorry, 1 second. That was for the 9th of June. At 9 a.m.
When did you call to schedule it?
Last week, a significant amount of time ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know. I called last Thursday to confirm about like the requirements that it needed prior authorization. And I called Aetna, and Aetna said that I'd get a call back from y'all within 48 to 72 hours, and I haven't gotten a call back, so I'm calling to check on that.
Okay, so it looks like my supervisor tried to call you on the 27th. Your insurance did deny that your trip to that address.
I contacted my insurance on the 29th about that, and they said that at that point y'all would then call me because they started the appeal on their process on their end, so there shouldn't be any issues. They just need y'all to handle something on your end, and then you would call me back from.
Well, your insurance, right? So since your insurance denied it, there's nothing further that we can do. So if there's nothing else notated in your file, that means that we haven't heard back from your insurance yet. We can't schedule anything without approval from your insurance.
On the 29th, though. They sent y'all like an email or something?
I'm not sure. And my our main supervisor isn't here today. Just give me a second. I can bring your name and information to my supervisor and see if she has anything on it. Just bear with me a moment.
Okay.
Okay, so my supervisor, they're currently working on her computer, so she isn't able to get into her email at the moment to look and see if she has anything for you. I can give her your callback number so that she can give you a call once they're finished with her computer.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, do you want me to put the 272-8989 or the number that you're calling from?
The 2728989, please.
Okay, I'll give that to her and she'll be in touch with you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome to Aetna Better Health of Louisiana. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911. All calls are monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes. If you're a healthcare provider, press star. If you know your party's extension, press 0. Otherwise, please stay on the line for further information.
Para español, marque el 8.
What can I help you with? Say eligibility and benefits, ID card or welcome packet, case management, nurse line, transportation services, mental health crisis support, or more options.
Case. More options.
You can say update personal information, report fraud or abuse, interpretation services, or something else.
Something else?
Which can I help you with? Say medication information, continued coverage, grievance or appeals, how do I get a gift card, or something else.
Something else?
What information would you like to hear? Say, change primary care physician, specialist referral, drug coverage, or something else.
Specialist referral.
I didn't get. No referral is required as long as the specialist is part of the provider network. However, there are some services that may need prior authorization before services are rendered. You should talk to your primary care physician about any care that you may need from another doctor and any services that may require prior authorization. If you'd like to hear that again, say repeat. If you'd like information on another topic, say next question. Or if you need anything else, say main menu. If you're done, you can just... What information would you like to hear? Say change primary care physician, specialist referral, drug coverage, or something else.
Something else?
What information would you like to hear? Say online access or member portal, file an appeal or grievance, or none of these.
File an appeal?
To file a complaint, grievance, or to appeal a plan action, please write to Aetna Better Health of Louisiana, Grievance and Appeals Department, 2400 Veterans Memorial Boulevard, Suite 200, Kenner, Louisiana, 70062. If you'd like to hear that again, say repeat. If you'd like information on another topic, say next question. Or if you need anything else, say main menu. If you're done, you can just... What can I help you with? Say eligibility and benefits, ID card or welcome packet, case management, nurse line, transportation services. Transferring you now.
Your feedback is important to us. After speaking with a representative, Please stay on the line to complete a brief survey regarding the service you received today.
If you need a ride or wish to speak to transportation, press 1. If you would like to speak to a member service representative regarding all other questions, please press 2 or remain on the line.
Thank you for calling Aetna Better Health of Louisiana, where your health is our priority. Speaking of your health, have you downloaded the Aetna app yet? The app allows you to find a provider, check if they offer virtual services, see where they are located, and much more, all within the palm of your hand. If you can't download the app, a member services representative can help you locate a provider that meets your needs. You can also go to the Aetna website and use the Find a Provider tool. Aetna wants to remind you to schedule your annual exam, an important first step towards staying healthy.
Thanks for calling Aetna Better Health Louisiana. This is Courtney. May I have the member ID, please?
Yes, ma'am. That is 579-403-864-5696.
And may I have the name and date of birth?
Jeffrey Bodin, Jeffrey Bodin. Date of birth 05/22/97.
Okay, and what is the address that should be on your account?
406 Parkview Boulevard, Mandeville, Louisiana 70471.
And what is a good callback number for you?
985 272-8989.
Okay, and did you want to update your email address at this time, or would you like to leave what we have on file?
Leave what you have on file.
Okay, and lastly, the primary care doctor we have on file is a Dr. Nguyen, if I'm saying it correctly?
Dr.
Arhan, I'm not certain of how it's supposed to be pronounced, and I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, that should be fine. That's
okay.
what I changed it to like last week.
Okay, and how can I help you today?
So on the 26th, I scheduled a ride with MediTrans to go to my first appointment with that primary care physician you just mentioned. The issue is y'all are not covering the ride for some reason, and I went through the normal appeal process, but MediTrans says that they have not gotten word back from y'all since they apparently tried to contact me on the 27th to notify me of the denial, which I guess they did because I did contact y'all on the 29th about this topic and to get it appealed, and y'all said on the 29th in the afternoon that you would, that there was something that was sent in through your all system or something to a different department from case management, because I spoke to case management then, that I would receive a call back in like 48 hours from that office about y'all having handled it. I haven't received any contact whatsoever from, not from y'all or from MediTrans. And the appointment's like next week, and this is pretty important because it is my new general practitioner internal medicine doctor for my primary care. It's kind of holding everything else up, and so it's kind of a big deal that it's the issue is just mileage coverage, which is a bit weird, considering, I just was taken to Mississippi for a neurology appointment, and my previous primary care provider was further away than this one, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the mileage thing is like a state set thing, so it depends on a number of factors. So it could first be depending on where you are. So if you're in a more rural area, I believe the mileage is a little bit shorter, and then it also varies about what type of doctor you're going to as well. But again, that's a state set option rather than the insurance. I do see from the previous notes that someone from case management was supposed to reach out to you, but I don't see that they have anyone assigned to you yet. Did you have a case manager previously, or was that the first time someone was supposed to reach out?
First time.
First time? Okay. Give me 1 second. If I don't see anyone listed, I can just give you the number for that department. Um, okay, so no, they don't have anyone assigned to you yet at all. Whenever you're ready for the number, let me know.
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready.
It's 959 299 6401. I'm sorry, my mind went blank.
6401?
Yes, sir. Because I don't see any additional updated notes. When did MediTrans say they reached out to us?
They didn't. Or they did, but I think it was maybe they did it or didn't on the May the 27th, I believe. So just 24 hours after I scheduled it with them.
Okay. And I'm only asking because generally when they say another department, it's not necessarily a department that handles the transportation information on our side. Like they have individuals that work on it, and then the information is sent back and forth between MediTrans. I don't know if it's done through email because it is a separate side from member services. So I don't know if they keep notes or if they take notes the same way that we do. And I don't see anything additionally listed. But you can reach out to that case management number I gave you to speak to someone about trying to get this cleared up.
So I just speak to a case manager on this line in general about this topic.
Yes, let them know what is going on, that I don't know if you actually requested to be assigned someone or if the last representative just offered to like send a referral for you. I don't see that information listed either. But let them know that you're reaching out in regard to getting a case manager. Let them know what's going on, and they'll be able to assist you with getting some things taken care of, along with getting you assigned to someone.
Okay, I will call that number.
Okay, any other questions or concerns?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much for calling Aetna Better Health. I would appreciate your feedback. Do you have a moment for a short survey?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. 5 is a good response. I'll connect, and I do hope you have a wonderful day.
Your feedback helps us improve. Please answer all 5 questions using the numbers on your telephone keypad. You'll have an opportunity at the end of the survey to leave us a voice comment. Let's get started. Thinking about the representative you just spoke with, please rate your experience. Choose any number between 1 and 5. 1 means you strongly disagree, and 5 means you strongly agree. Remember, the higher the number, the higher the rating. I was satisfied with the service I received today. The representative was easy to work with. 5, strongly agree. Now, thinking about this call using a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being very likely, how likely are you to recommend us to others? Very likely. Is this your first call regarding this inquiry? Please press 1 for yes. I see you've called more than once. Was this representative able to resolve your request? Please press 1 for yes and 2 for no. We apologize that we were unable to resolve your issue today. Please tell us what we could have done better. We would love the opportunity to get it right. To leave us a voice comment, press 1 on your telephone keypad and wait for the tone. When you are finished, simply hang up.
I've been bounced multiple times for mileage approval, and before it never happened. It just kind of worked out the first time I called. and I always received a call back. It seemed like no one was assigned as a case manager to me for this automatically. Maybe look into that, as that wasn't this case manager's fault or anything, but she did note that, and that I've never heard that before. So that's probably the problem, and that's a huge problem. So thank you. Bye.
Thank you for calling Aetna Better Health of Louisiana. This is Janae speaking. How may I assist you?
Hi, I'm calling from the Aetna's main line with the case management selection option. They directed me to y'all to talk to any case manager about a mileage appeal approval. It doesn't look like anyone was assigned to me, like automatically, like they should have been last week on the 29th, like in the afternoon or so, on that Thursday. It just was like in, but like no one was attached to me to give me a call back and work out the issue. And the issue was a primary care provider, a new primary care provider, distance denial with MediTrans for mileage. And the appeal for that, and the appointment's on the 9th at 9 a.m., so it's kind of approaching pretty fast. And if someone could talk to me about that, like now potentially, and we could just work it out instead of having to do another like phone tag for another 48 hours just in case, I would appreciate that. So if you have anyone available.
What's your first and last name?
Jeffrey Bodin, Jeffrey Bodin.
One moment. What's your date of birth?
05/22/97.
Okay, it says here that Brandy Haas is assigned to you. Have you ever talked to Miss Brandy?
Miss who?
Brandy.
I don't believe so, ma'am.
Okay, one moment. Let me try to locate her. I do apologize for the hold. She has not responded to my message as of yet. I'm still waiting for a response from her.
Okay. So I'll receive a call back on the 985-272-8989, like later this day sometime.
Is that your telephone number or her phone number? You said 985.
272-8989.
Repeat that again. Yes, that your telephone number?
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Okay. I can leave that number for her, but she hasn't responded as of yet.
Okay, please do. Is there anything else I can do about this at this point in time?
Okay, so if you are having an issue with is something being denied that you need for an appointment, is that what you were saying?
The mileage, like limitation on the mileage to get there, is what's the issue. But in the past when this has happened, I've just like appealed it and y'all have just like fixed it or something. So I'm assuming that the same thing's gonna happen again because I was just taken to Mississippi and it was like hundreds in hundreds of miles round trip.
Okay.
And so
Let
I
me,
kind of don't
it looks, hold
believe
on
it's
one
going to be
second. I
needed.
want to see if she's going to, let me see if she's responded.
Okay.
Okay, so she hasn't responded yet. So what I can do, she's actually showing that she stepped away. What I can do is have you transfer to the appropriate department to see if they can do that before your appointment. When I transfer you over, just let them know that you have to, you're having a discrepancy with your mileage for your doctor's appointment, and see if they can fix it before your appointment on the 9th.
Okay.
Alrighty. Do you have any other questions or concerns for me?
Yes, ma'am. What is this department I'm about to be transferred to called?
Member services.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Please hold.
Better Health of Louisiana. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911. All calls are monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes. If you're a healthcare provider, press star. If you know your party's extension, press 0. Otherwise, please stay on the line for further information.
Para español, marque el 8.
What can I help you with? Say eligibility and benefits, ID card or welcome packet, case management, nurse line, transportation services, mental health crisis support, or more options.
Member services.
I missed that. What can I help you with? Say
Member
eligibility and
services.
benefits. Let's try this. For eligibility and benefits, press 1. ID card or welcome packet, press 2. Case management, press 3. Nurse line, press 4. Transferring you now.
Your feedback is important to us. After speaking with a representative, please stay on the line to complete a brief survey regarding the service you received today.
If you need a ride or wish to speak to transportation, press 1. If you would like to speak to a member service representative regarding all other questions, please press 2 or remain on the line.
Thank you for calling Aetna Better Health of Louisiana, where your health is our priority. Speaking of your health, have you downloaded the Aetna app yet? The app allows you to find a provider, check if they offer virtual services, see where they are located, and much more, all within the palm of your hand. If you can't download the app, a member services representative can help you locate a provider that meets your needs. You can also go to the Aetna website and use the Find a Provider tool. Aetna wants to remind you to schedule your annual exam, an important first step towards staying healthy.
Thanks for calling Aetna Better Health of Louisiana. This is D.A.B.S speaking. How can I help today?
Hi. I was just transferred from a case manager line to speak to a case manager who was supposed to be assigned to me about a transportation issue for appealing the mileage limitation on a appointment for the 9th.
Okay, moving forward, you are a member and you're calling about transportation?
Yes, ma'am. I already had initiated an appeal process from the like on the 29th with y'all about a denial on the 27th from MediTrans about a primary care appointment scheduled for June the 9th at 9 a.m. And I need to speak to someone who will, in like the immediate term, help me start or like work through that appeal, because it was supposed to have started last week and no one was like assigned to me. And I called the last line, 959-299-6401, and they informed me someone was assigned to me, I guess, but nothing happened. But other case managers saw that no one was assigned to me, so I'm not really sure what's been going on with this. I was given a 48-hour window of time last Thursday to be to have it finished, and get a call back from y'all about it for like proceeding with the next steps or a grievance or something like that. And it's like fast approaching to the 9th because it's the 3rd right now. So I'm trying to just...
Okay, what's your member ID so I can put the account?
Okay, that is 579-403-864-5696.
What was after 56?
96.
Can you verify your name and date of birth?
Name Jeffrey Bodin, JEFFREY BODIN.
Date of birth?
05/22/97.
Can you verify the address on file?
The address is 406 Parkview Boulevard, Mandeville, Louisiana 70471.
What's a good phone number for you?
985-272-8989.
Thanks for verifying this information. Give me 1 second. You said this trip is for June 9th?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct.
Okay. Just a second, read through your account details. Let me put you on a brief hold, Mr. Bodin. I'm about to contact Ms. Christie, who you spoke with back on the 29th, and get some more feedback from her. So I see that she left a note trying to verify the appointment, and there was some information that was needed from you. So let me contact her. I'm going to put you on a brief hold, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Jeffrey,
Yes, ma'am.
thanks for holding. So moving forward, that trip that was scheduled for the ninth um, with MediTrans was denied due to being over the mileage limit. Um, it's stating from trying to go to a PCP. However, there's no prior authorization on file to see this provider, being that the provider is outside of the limits. It states that we can help you find a closer provider within your parish to schedule that appointment with, and then you can schedule a new transportation ride going to the new provider within the transportation
Provider is
limit.
within the parish. Like it's in Slidell. It's well within the parish. It's closer than my previous provider, which was outside of the parish. I've actually never been able to get a primary care provider before now that was in St. Tammany Parish. This is the first one. Um, I'm pretty surprised that the state is limiting the mileage for this one, considering, the factors within it. It was also pretty much impossible to get a primary care provider. If the state wants to help me find a different one, they can, but I'm just going to try and call and appeal this with a grievance because of that factor.
You can still see the provider. You can still see the provider. We're not saying you can't see the provider. It's just you can't. We just can't provide the transportation.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I just went to Rush in Mississippi for neurology, and that was covered. So I don't really see why this wouldn't be. So can you put in an appeal for this decision? Because that's not really acceptable.
Okay, so you'd like to file an appeal today?
Yes, yeah, for that decision, yeah.
This is just for the transportation ride that was on the ninth, correct?
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Okay, I'm still here. Give me one time. I'm typing this up, okay?
Okay, yeah, no problem. Don't mind me. I'm waiting. It's fine.
Thank you for holding. So I have typed up the appeal for you and sent it over to that department. Moving forward, I would just advise to allow that time frame 40 to 72 business hours to hear a response, okay?
Okay, so I should hear something from grievances and appeals in 72 hours?
Well, with that, sir, you kind of muffled.
I should hear something from grievances and appeals within 72 hours.
Yes, sir. I just sent it over to that department. So they have up until then.
Okay, so they have until then. All right, so just like normal, they'll call
Okay.
and the number they'll contact is 985-272-8989.
Yes, sir. That's what we have on file.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Now, moving forward, is there anything else that I may can do for you, sir?
No, I think that's probably it.
Okay, well, there will be a brief survey. If you wouldn't mind rating my services today at 5, I'll greatly appreciate it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Thank you for calling Aetna Better Health. You have a nice day.
Your feedback helps us improve. Please answer all 5 questions using the numbers on your telephone keypad. You'll have an opportunity at the end of the survey to leave us a voice comment. Let's get started. Thinking about the representative you just spoke with, please rate your experience. Choose any number between 1 and 5. 1 means you strongly disagree, and 5 means you strongly agree. Remember, the higher the number, the higher the rating. I was satisfied with the service I received today. 5, strongly agree. The representative was easy to work with. 5, strongly agree. Now, thinking about this call using a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being very likely, how likely are you to recommend us to others? Very likely. Is this your first call regarding this inquiry? Please press 1 for yes and 2 for... I see you've called more than once. Was this representative able to resolve your request? Please press 1 for yes and 2 for no. We apologize that we were unable to resolve your issue today. Please tell us what we could have done better. We would love the opportunity to get it right. To leave us a voice comment, press 1 on your telephone keypad and wait for the tone. Finished. Simply hang up.
I'm not sure if this is new, since I haven't changed my primary care provider since 2018. But I did change it multiple times that year, like 3-4 times. And pretty sure I did go see someone in Slidell. So since Slidell is in St. Tammany Parish, and it just is like 1 or 2 zip codes over, it's not that far away. It's probably, since you're not crossing the bridge or the twin span, it's less distance than going downtown New Orleans, like almost positive at that. And I did have to get an approval for that when I did see my previous primary care provider. So I don't know if y'all can get feedback to the state or something to change it back to what it used to be, but requiring a closer primary care provider, as like y'all were, that was the only information y'all were given, that's complete nonsense, and that's not acceptable at all as a member, or like the state has to provide transportation for me due to disability federally. So you're more than welcome to file with the feds on this if you can, to aid in any grievance.
We appreciate your feedback. Thank you for calling, and have a great day.